Hey, what's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Yes, I'm in my room. I know it's a mess. I've been doing some transitions. The bed actually used to be over right where I am right now, and the desk where I'm at used to be where the that is. And yeah, my mirror's broken. Yeah, that's another story. But yeah, it's been a while since it's been a couple of weeks or so since I last did a video. But it's hard when I have a lot of things going on in my life that are kind of a struggle for me. I've been going through a serious struggle, personally, and kind of within my family. And I don't normally talk about it, but I figured this is what's going on. I'm gonna be real. Uh, you know, I don't have a job. I don't have a car. It sucks. I hate it. Financially, the way I am able to keep myself afloat personally for anything that I buy, I sell things. I have to sell my own personal things just to get by. I sold my fish tank just the other day for I only sold it for 20 bucks. I could have gotten more, but you know what? I needed the money so that way I can at least be able to go out and do a couple of things, buy a few things. But I can only do so much at a certain point. Um, but then, it comes to a point in time where I have to, I've been looking for a job, and I've been trying so hard. And last year in June, last year in June, I went to jail for a speeding ticket for something that happened back in 2008. Um, the, the story is, I had a speeding ticket. I used to be a very heavy, hard speed devil back then. I kind of am a little bit now, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. But, I know I went to court to try to get this fixed, and I figured it was fixed. I went in, I took care of everything I needed to do, but then, it I guess it snowballed because they didn't fix the situation, and because they didn't fix the situation, I got screwed over. I got pulled over the day before my last day of my internship at school for massage, and that screwed that up for me, and I was in for 16 days. Yeah, it's not very long, but to me, it felt very long. I spent my birthday, my 25th birthday, I spent in jail. Do you know what that feels like? And some of you may know what it might feel like to spend your birthday in jail, some don't. Here's the thing, it sucks. I cried every single night. And you're probably thinking, oh, you're such a baby. You know what? When you go to jail and you've dealt and gone through what I've had to go through, it's ridiculous. Because when I got pulled over and they told me, they asked me to step in. I'm like, okay, is everything okay? And they're like, yeah, put your hands behind your back. I'm like, whoa, 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 what's going on? Apparently, I had a warrant for this speeding ticket from back in 2008. And it's ridiculous because I don't understand how something like this happens. I figured I went and I fixed this situation, but I guess it wasn't good enough. Um, and I figured this is just going to be a struggling step in my life. And it has been because this situation has made it hard for me to get work, and I've been trying so hard to get a job. I was lucky enough to get a job, when I got out, because of a place, my mom was working for. One of the clients, they kind of took a chance on me, and that fell through, right after Thanksgiving, a week right after Thanksgiving, because of something, because of their assumptions, and them, assuming that I wasn't focused enough and I wasn't doing my job right. And I feel personally I was very focused. I was doing what I needed to do. And ever since then, I haven't had a job. I was dating someone at that time. You might remember in the vlogs I was dating someone. Well, we broke up the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving happened on that Thursday. That Sunday we broke up. And after that Sunday, that following Friday, I lost my job. When it rains, it pours. But it didn't just pour. It had a snowstorm. It was just a complete storm. And ever since then, I've been trying to find work. I have literally been looking for work every single day. I've put in applications for everywhere. And here's the downside. This is how bad the economy is. I have been looking for work since basically since the beginning of December. I have been denied by McDonald's 4 times within this period of time, and I've still been applying to everywhere. And where I lived, I've gone, all the way as far as I can one way and gone the opposite direction, and everywhere around, and I've applied everywhere. And I know the situation because I get a possibility, and I know the reason why I don't get these jobs is because of a ridiculous 4-letter word that I had to deal with, and that's jail. But I can only do so much in my life. I'm at that point where I'm at this desperation where I'm willing to take whatever I can just so that way I can earn money. I'm tired of being a reason why my family and I are struggling. I don't want my mom to be the only one, having to make finances just to get by. I mean, yes, I'm 20. I'll be 26 in 10 days, and I still live with my parents. You know what? Because I have this struggling situation I'm going through. That's the reason why. And I've been trying so hard. And maybe someone might see this and hey, if I get a job from them, cool, thanks. I hope someone can actually get a feel and understand of what I'm going through, and understand the struggle I'm having to have to basically deal with. I don't want to be a burden to my mom anymore. I actually want to be able to buy things for her. I want to be able to make it to where instead of her spending the $50-$100 for groceries, I want to go, don't worry, Mom, I've got it. I want to be able to go, you need gas, Mom? Here, let me give you a full tank. I want to do everything I can so that way I can help my mom out. And it's so hard when I can't even get a job, even at McDonald's flipping burgers. How bad? I mean, how much of more of a struggle can someone go through if they can't even get a job at McDonald's? What is someone supposed to do? And I've been trying as hard as I can, and I don't know what to do anymore. So what's your struggle? What are you going through? Because it's probably not what I'm going through, but I bet you're probably going through something just as bad. And I hope that you go and are able to find a way out of a struggle. I hope you're able to find a way out just like I'm looking to find a way out. And don't make it, and don't always take the easy way out. Sometimes it's a harder way out. But I hope that you find a way out of your struggling situation, and let's hope that I get out of mine. Because I don't want to be a burden anymore. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of hurting. I don't want my mom to be... I don't want my mom to be thinking that I'm not doing good enough. I want her to know that I try my hardest.